Welcome back, Shane. I mean, you've talked about 2020 being your year to leap into contention. Any worry that that might be complicated by the pandemic, or do you expect that now that we're back up and running, things are going to be back to business as usual?
Yeah, in the beginning of the year, I was a little worried about that, but I got this fight booked. This is a big one, and I feel like I'll be able to squeeze in at least one more before the end of the year. So I think it'll be smooth sailing after this one. I think UFC's got a well-oiled machine, and they've already. This is gonna be the third biggest show, and after this one, I think they'll be able to keep rolling them out.
This is your first co-main event in the UFC, so how does that feel?
It's awesome. It's aside from the actual matchup that I'm excited for, I'm excited that I'm the co-main event.
And I mean, Josh is up there in the rankings. You guys are pretty close together, but do you think a win here could potentially land you maybe a top five opponent for your next outing?
Yeah, I mean, definitely could. I got to go out there and not just win though. Like I've been saying all week in all my interviews, basically, I got to go out there and put a stamp on this one. I got to make a statement. As corny and cliche as it sounds, I got to go out there and I got to not just beat Josh Emmett, but I gotta beat Josh Emmett. I got to finish him.
And yeah, I did see you talking about getting the finish. How much do you think the smaller cage will play into that? Does that create more of a possibility for getting that big finish?
Yeah, 100%. It forces the action. I love the small cage. All my career before the UFC was always in the small cage. I trained in the small cage. Basically, when the referee says go, you're fighting because it's only about 10 feet between you and your opponent right off the bat. So I love it.
And last one for me, I mean, the complicating factor for a lot of fighters heading into these events is the fact that training camp hasn't necessarily looked like normal. You've got social distancing regulations. Every state's a little different. So, what does things look like for you?
It's been smooth sailing the entire time. When our MMA gym closed, our Target Showman's headquarters closed. We basically moved our training to my strength conditioning coach's gym. I believe Elite Athletic Training in Monroe. Moved it all there. We had mats there, so we were doing all our MMA training there, and then doing our strength and conditioning there. And I basically had most of the same partners. So it's been a seamless transition once the gym reopened. We were ready. All cylinders were already firing.